Good morning. It's just gone 6 AM Sunday show day. Did a check-in in the bathroom for my coach because I wanted to see where we're at and how the drying off process went last night. Yesterday morning, was checking out very dry. To the point we put some carbs in, but then it looked like that might have made me hold a bit of water during the day. Another thing that affected through the day is stress. Probably walking around too much, that sort of thing. So I had to dry off last night, which I think we've done pretty well. If you look at the pictures. My mouth feels very dry. And yeah, thoughts about today. Last night I didn't sleep very well. It's very weird, I was very tired. I went to bed, must have been about 10:30, maybe earlier, and I was out straight away. And then I woke up an hour later and I couldn't get back to sleep. For love nor money, purely because obviously a degree of show anxiety and what have you, but the main thing that kept me up was food. And the thought of the food I was going to have today, food that I'll be able to have next week. It's really weird, like I was contemplating what my post-show meal was going to be. I was thinking about that for ages. And then I was thinking about some sesame seed bagels that I have waiting for me at home that I'm going to have with breakfast tomorrow. It was literally the thoughts that were keeping me awake. But yeah, couldn't go back to sleep for ages. And I stuck a podcast on and just listened to that in the background, and that kind of sent me to sleep. I just kept podcasts on all night, various different topics. So some bodybuilding related, which was a bit silly of me really, because I have to go back and listen to them anyway. I wasn't really taking it in, and then I put a few wrestling ones on, and the wrestling ones, they had me out like a light, so thank you wrestling. But yeah, and got double espresso to get down me, and that cooled down a bit. A little bit of food, and then just waiting on my coach's instructions. In the meantime, I need to head down about less than an hour or so to get my second coat of tan, and I'm not just going to stay at the venue because it's only an hour after that until I have to register. There's no point me getting back and forth in Ubers. I could just be there, stay there and chill out. One show day of not many meals until after the show anyway. But yeah, I got 100 grams of plain, unseasoned, unsalted chicken breast, 6 rice cakes, 20 grams of almond butter.
And facing the front.
Let's work for them. Legs on her for them.
Gentlemen, please ensure. Last breath.
Legs on her for them.
Side, chest, any side.
Dawaj Erwin.
Side, tricep, any side.
Legs on for them.
Gentlemen, facing the rear, back, double biceps.
Erwin.
Rear lats ready. Gentlemen, turn and face the audience. Abdominals and thighs. And can we have a most muscular?
Kaptury dawaj.
And relax. Thank you, gentlemen. Make your way. Applause for your novice bodybuilders.
27.
In our novice category, the top 6 athletes have been selected to represent Team GB at the PCA Worlds in Spain. In 5th place, athlete 29, Rory. 4th place, athlete 27, Erwin. And now your top 3. In 3rd place,
Gentlemen, congratulations on your selection to represent your country at the upcoming World Championships. And now the top 3 on their own. Thank you, remaining competitors.
Morning after the day before, and just giving some thoughts on my my day yesterday, performance, all that sort of stuff. So, as you can see, I came 5th in a very competitive class, which I'm actually very happy about. Made the first call out, which is the first time that's happened to me before, and placed 5th. Top 6 got a invitation to the World Championships to represent Team GB for PCA in the World Championships in Spain, 19th of November. So very happy about that. Looking at the video, I had quite a decent pump, which you don't notice these things at the time, obviously, because you're pumping and there's no mirror or anything. But I managed to get quite a decent pump in the pump up area in on the show. My chest especially looked really full, and my legs looked incredible. On the footage I've seen, which isn't really the highest definition, but I've got some incredible details in my legs and stuff, which I'm really happy about, which I was complimented on by quite a few people when I got off stage, and obviously my coach was ecstatic by how good my legs looked. Because legs for me have been a problem in terms of size and quad sweep, which is something I desperately need to address and sort out. But the fact that I'll be able to get my legs in such good condition means I'm really making the best out of what I've got. And so I was really happy with the condition on the day, size and all that sort of stuff. I think kudos to my coach, because we really nailed this prep. But yeah, so really, I don't know how much to add in terms of performance stuff. I'm really happy with my placing. I'm really happy that I got an invite. I don't think I'm going to be doing the Worlds, purely because my body needs a rest. I don't want to. If the plan was to do the Worlds from the beginning, from May, we would have factored that in. But the plan was just to do the Londons. So to do the Londons, qualify with the British, then add another 4 weeks onto prep, and that 4 weeks was quite difficult. Not so much physically. I think it's because I got myself in a state where I was in a mindset that I was done and it was time to relax and eat, and then it wasn't. And I had to really work and push to get this condition in. And we got there. And I don't want to be in a position now where I feel like I can relax, but then I can't. To be invited to a World Championships is fantastic, and it will be an amazing experience for me as someone who's very new to bodybuilding. It's in my 2nd season in bodybuilding. But it's a lot to consider in terms of A, my body needs a rest. B, if I'm being honest, I don't want to negatively impact or affect any relationships that I have with people because I'm on prep. I mean, the last 4 weeks or so has been quite difficult for people around me. Not because it's turned me into a horrible person or anything like that. It's literally just I have no energy. I have no energy and I'm not present. That's something I really want to focus on now. So I probably won't do it for that reason. Thirdly, financially, I've actually been scammed this morning out of 700, nearly £800. So until I get that back, I'm in no position to try and even think about registering for an international competition, finding somewhere to stay for, I guess, at least 3-4 days, because I don't, you shouldn't really travel the day before the competition. You should be there for a couple of days to acclimatise and for your body to return to homeostasis after flying, and then getting the food and that sort of stuff. So and then there's the cost of food, cost of flights, all that sort of stuff. So at the moment, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But anyway, in closing, because I'm rambling, really happy with the condition. I came on the package I brought to the stage. Bear in mind, I had 4 weeks to prep for this show. So amazing job by my coach to get me there. Really, really amazing. And we've learned so much about my body this prep, about how many carbs I can get in, how many refeeds I can get in, how refeeds affect me, what foods affect me for refeeds, a protocol for peak week, how quickly my body can adjust, and correct not errors, but issues with regards to water retention, that sort of thing. Because the day before the show, I'll show you some of the pictures earlier on, but pop a couple up here. The day before the show, I start to feel and look quite watery, but then the morning of the show, I was peeled and really dry and had a really, really good look. And then obviously when the tan came on, it was really, really, really good look, which carried on into the show. So there's that. We learned that. I want to thank my fiance. It's been difficult, as I mentioned, for people around me. I think prep. I think especially for prep for your partners, it's a very difficult thing to explain if they're not within this world. It's very difficult for them to understand your energy levels and how hungry you are and how that just affects your everyday being. Because essentially your body's in starvation mode, so your body just decides, like, we're in starvation mode, so certain things that usually happen and normally occurring to you aren't going to happen anymore because we don't have the energy for that. And that affects other people. But she's been fantastic anyway, so I want to thank her for her support. Thank my friends within fitness and within wrestling and my family and that sort of stuff for their support. Thank the people who've been watching this, and that's about it really. So enjoy.